Hello, my name is Moses Beryakov, and I'll be discussing the important significance of SpaceX and the space industry. Hopefully, within the end of the speech, you'll be able to understand how SpaceX has caused competition, has driven competition, has privatized the space industry, and also the importance of Starship. Have you always imagined what it'd be like to be able to purchase space tickets, similar to buying airline tickets? Hopefully, within decades to come, this will soon become a reality. You might be wondering if world hunger and poverty exist, why invest into space? The reason why is because space always drives scientific development, and scientific development provides prosperity for everybody else. Okay, I've also done significant research on SpaceX, and many people in the scientific community and also in the space community all informally agree that SpaceX has a huge impact in the space industry. The reason why space travel is so expensive right now is because rockets are basically disposable and they're extremely expensive to make. Hopefully within the session of SpaceX, you'll be able to understand how it has essentially privatized the space industry, has caused competition, and at the same time has the importance of the creation of Starship. When SpaceX was first made in 2002, it was no coincidence when other space industries such as Blue Origin and Virgin Galactic were all created during that same decade. So according to Carr in his article, he emphasized how Blue Origin and SpaceX are in a fierce competition and how that fierce competition is basically the new space age. Another thing that we want to focus on is the fact that competition drives innovation, and SpaceX has essentially created that competition. According to Chaikin, Falcon 9 launch costs an average of $57 million, which works out to be less than $2,500 per pound, significantly cheaper than any other space company. And you might be wondering, why is this so important? Through the competition of SpaceX, this has essentially caused a price index for other companies to follow. According to the article by Carr, SpaceX has put pressure on traditional space industry pricing models and supply chain, and as a result, it has become an enticing, more affordable alternative. Now that we have emphasized the importance of all the technical achievements of SpaceX, we also want to focus on the future that SpaceX has to hold for the future. SpaceX is currently developing Starship, and you might be wondering, why is Starship so important for everybody? The reason why is because Elon Musk, the main CEO of the company, is currently obsessed with space travel. In the article by Faust, Elon Musk states, "We should try to become a planet civilization to ultimately have life on Mars through the solar system." And Elon Musk essentially wants to achieve this goal of being able to travel to other interplanetary planets such as Mars. So you might be wondering, okay, SpaceX has this plan, but what about executing this plan? SpaceX is currently executing this plan by developing prototypes of Starship. According to Mike Wall, SpaceX has already built and flown a Starship prototype, a stubby one-engine vehicle dubbed Starhopper. Okay, so now concluding the whole entire thing, SpaceX has a huge impact in the whole entire space industry by causing competition, driving innovation, and at the same time, hopefully making interplanetary space travel become a reality. Hopefully by then we might be able to travel to different planets such as Mars. This concludes the end of my speech.